let's continue on our journey with our short box series, seated in a chair, and we're going to challenge our psoas a little bit more. So we're actually going to hinge backwards a little bit, mobilizing in an eccentric contraction with our psoas muscle while stabilizing with our abdominals. It can be tricky, so don't get frustrated, but you're going to try to stay up on your butt bones, and you're going to do your best to keep your abs up and in the whole time. And you're also going to try and keep your feet planted down on the ground. This can be the tricky part. Here we go. Inhale tall. Now as you exhale, you're going to hinge backwards just a little bit to where you feel comfortable. Look out on the diagonal. Take a big inhale. And then exhale. Hollow your belly and come and sit right back up on your butt bones. Let's go again. Inhale tall. Now exhale. Hinge back just a little bit. Make sure your abs are in and you're not arching even more in your spine, and you're not tucking under or rounding your spine. You're keeping the whole thing nice and flat right now. Big inhale. And exhale. Come up and get a little taller. We're just going to do one more today. Inhale tall. Exhale. Hinge. Keep those feet down. Inhale and exhale. Come back up. So it's that psoas muscle that navigates the movement at the hip joint, and your butt muscles and your belly muscles stabilize so you're able to make that hinge safely without hurting your lower back. All right, now we are going to keep our abdominals in and stabilize at our hip joint with our psoas, and then we're going to straighten our leg out in front of us a little bit. We're actually using the muscles around our knee to straighten out while keeping our hips contracted so you're sitting up nice and tall. All right, so all you're going to do is stay right on your butt bones, big inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to press down to your thigh into your chair and straighten your leg out in front of you a little bit. Don't worry about trying to straighten it all the way. Go to where you can go while you're still seated right up on your butt bones. Then you're going to flex the foot and bring it back in up underneath you so it's nice and even. We're not trying to kick our leg to our knee. Our goal is to keep our spine upright and tall. Let your leg go where it goes if your spine is upright and tall. All right? Let's do a few more. Inhale tall. Exhale. Reach that leg out in front of you. Point your toe if you can. Knee straight to the sky. Ball of the big toe reaching forward. Flex and bring it back in. We're going to do 5. That was 2. Inhale tall. Exhale. Slide the foot out. See how much you can straighten the knee, but it doesn't have to go all the way straight. If you start to feel your hamstrings get tight, just stop. And bring it back in. That's 3. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Reach that leg out. Point the toe, knee to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back in. Let's do one more. Inhale, tall. Exhale, point and lengthen the leg. Inhale. Exhale, flex and lower. Now double check. Are your abs still in? Is your lower back still have its natural curve, or does it? And have you slouched back into your chair? If you did, bring it back forward and open your sternum forward. I know some of you did. I know, it's okay. I'm still your friend. All right, here we go. Inhale, nice and tall, nice open chest. Exhale, reach the other leg out in front of you as you press down. Inhale, stay. Exhale, flex the foot and draw the leg back in up underneath your knee. Inhale, tall. Exhale, press down with your leg as you reach up with your spine and point the toe. Inhale, stay. And exhale, flex and bring it back in. That's 2. Inhale, tall. Exhale, reach it out. Inhale, stay. Exhale, flex and bring it in. 2 more. Big inhale, as tall as we can. Exhale, stay tall. Try not to let your upper body fall backwards. Keep it up there. Flex and bring it back in. 1 more. Inhale, tall. Exhale, reach it out. Inhale, stay, knees straight to the sky. Don't let it turn in. Flex and bring it back. Nice. All right, let's rest. All right, we just moved our torso with a stable leg at the hip joint. Now we're going to lie on our back and keep our torso stable and then move our leg at that hip joint. So that's again using your psoas against the stability of your abdominals. So let's go ahead and we're going to lie on our back here. And just carefully lie down. If you need to roll to the side to lie down, that's totally fine. Your feet are going to be hips distance apart, and we're going to be in neutral spine. If you have back issues and you know that you need to reach into imprint or bring your lower back down, go ahead and do that. But let's give it a shot in neutral, where you have a little space, a natural curve in your lower back. And we're going to keep this part still from moving very much. Take a big inhale, and then as you exhale, allow your belly to go in like we did earlier, and you're going to pick one leg up to tabletop is what we call it. And as you do it, give a little push into your hand, and then you're going to slowly lower that leg down to the ground without allowing your back to arch a whole bunch off from there. Let's try the other side. Inhale, exhale. Abs come together. You're going to bring the other leg up and push into that knee a little bit with your hand. And then we're going to bring it down slowly and make sure the abs stay in and they don't start to pop off. So if your abs start to pop off as you lower the leg, the psoas is gripping and you're not able to use the psoas without the stability of your abdominals. And this can be very tricky for people and people who have lower back issues. This is oftentimes part of the problem. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale. Bring this leg up. Give yourself a little push. Stay with your abs up and in and allow this leg to come down. Inhale, exhale. Bring the other leg up. Give it a little push. Stay with the abs and let the leg lower down. That was 3. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale. Bring one leg up. Press into your hand a little bit with the knee, and then keep the abs in as you lower it down. Press the knee into your hand. Try keep the abs in as you lower down. 1 more. All right, how did that go for you? Hopefully good, and nothing went crazy on you, and your back is still doing well. We're gonna pump it up a notch now. Go ahead and extend your legs out long if you can. We're gonna turn our legs out and separate them just a little bit on a diagonal. Now, if this is way too exciting for you, don't worry, just go back to the one we did before and keep practicing it. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Anchor your abs, and now bend your knee up and in and try to press into the opposite hand. And now keep the abs up and in as you lower the leg down to the ground, and you can turn out and get a nice big openness across the front of that hip. Bring the other leg up, press it into the opposite hand, and now reach it out. Open the front of the hips. 1, we're going to go for 5. You're going to bend the knee and flex the foot if you can. That's 2. Hollow the abs as you press into the opposite hand. Inhale, keep the abs in as you lower down. Bend the knee, flex the foot, press, and lower back down as you inhale. 3, we'll go a little quicker as we exhale. Last one. Rest. Take a little breather. All right. Let's turn to our side and come on up to seated now. Now, the next couple of exercises may not be for you, or if you have trouble doing these exercises and you're a Pilates enthusiast, this may answer some questions for you. So we're going to start with rolling half back and think about how our abdominals and psoas are working together in coordination. And I want you to notice if you tend to go down on one side more than the other side. That's going to indicate that one psoas may be more active than the other psoas, and then we can start to think about activating the side that's not working so much so that we can easily go down on both sides. All right, so we're just going to go half down to start. So we're going to go sideways, and you can bend your knees up in front of you and feel free to grab onto the back of your hamstrings. We want to keep our feet down the whole time, all right? And what I want you to do is round forward over your legs, but pull your belly away from your legs so your lower back is nice and open. What you don't want to do is push your belly out and go forward and have your upper body go backwards. This situation, you'll be really back in your upper body and the lower body will be kind of forward, stuck here. And this oftentimes people won't be able to roll down because their psoas is working, which is great, but they don't have any control with their abdominals, and you need them both to work equally for what we're doing. So what you want to do is pull your belly in, open the lower back. You also may have to squeeze your butt, because if your butt is lazy, that's the other end that's keeping your feet down, so your legs don't go popping all over the place. So give it a shot. Belly back, round over the legs, not back away from the legs. Let's take a big inhale. Now you're going to exhale and try and reach the lower back to the ground. It's not going to touch the ground, but you want to keep your feet down and pull your belly button in. You're going to take a big inhale, keeping this in, and round back forward. Try to keep your belly away from your thighs as much as you can. Inhale, exhale. Initiate with your abdominals and reach back. So your abdominals are stabilizing you, and your psoas is mobilizing you by eccentrically controlling the weight of gravity so you don't go falling down to the ground. And so is your butt. That's the secret. Inhale, exhale. pull the belly backwards and come forwards. We're moving at our hip joint. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Belly goes back. You might need to squeeze your butt and press your hips down to get the opening of the hip. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. One more time. Good. All right, let's come up to seated. I'm going to scoot down a little bit. Now this next one, we're going to try to roll all the way down as much as we can. If you feel like you do a kerclunk and there's a part of your lower back that doesn't get down, your psoas may be pulling your lower back forward because your abdominals are not able to stabilize enough to allow the psoas to open. All right? So what you can do is not go all the way down, or just only go as far as you can, or you can put a little pillow at your lower back to help seal up the space so that it will help to engage your abs on the other side. All right? Feet stay down. Let's start rounded forward right now. I want you to do your big inhale, and now exhale. You're going to slowly just try to roll down, pulling the abs up and in, and try and roll smoothly through the lower back if you can. All right. Again, if you felt the kerclunk, go grab a pillow. Now, sometimes people get down and they can't get back up. Let's see. Inhale, you're going to draw your chin down just a little, scoop your shoulders, and then reach your belly button down and peel your spine off the best you can. Woo! Let's try again. Inhale. Exhale. Go back. Use your hands for help. Keep the feet down and try and roll down. Nice and slow and controlled. No kerclunking. Inhale. Exhale. Sink the abs down, and you're going to try to slowly bring yourself up. Use your hands if you need to. All right, let's do one more. Inhale. Sink it down. Notice if you're going down on one side more than the other side. Inhale. And roll back up. Good. All right. Were you able to get all the way down and all the way back up? Did you go kerclunk anywhere? Did you pull to the side? Some people do a little get up. They'll go clunk, clunk. And it's because one side of the psoas isn't able to stabilize or work, just depending on what's going on in the person. Now that was fun, but if you would like, let's try one more, because so many people have trouble doing their roll-ups. This is a big explanation on how to start making it happen for you. All right, let's bring our legs now. Let's go a little bit apart. So this is going to give you a little more range in your hips, because remember, we're using opening and closing at our hip joint is one of the major joints that we're doing here. I want you to flex your feet. Now, we can look down at our leg alignment and see how this is going to incorporate into what's going on with our legs. Try and get the ball of the big toe and the pinky toe flat across an imaginary wall, potentially. Now, we're going to start, and let's round our belly backwards and reach our arms forward and look at your knees. Make sure your knees are straight to the sky with the ball of the big toe forward. And if you can straighten your knees, do. And if not, just keep it a little bent. Abs are up and in. Big inhale. Now, as you exhale, you're going to pull your belly backwards. You'll squeeze your butt. You're going to press down through the heels and try to massage gracefully to the ground, equally in the middle. And notice if you pull one side to the other on the way down. Whew, you made it, hopefully. Big inhale. Now here's the fun bit. Nod the chin. Exhale, scoop the shoulders to the hips. Feel the belly sink backwards and look down and see if you're able to come up in the middle. Knees straight to the sky. Balls of the big toes forward, peeling off the ground, and round it forward. I hope you had fun. Let's just try 2 more times if possible. Big inhale. Exhale. You're going to roll it down. Squeeze your butt. Press your heels down. Hollow the abs. And you're allowing the psoas to slowly control you down as your abdominals stabilize you and open out. Nod the chin. Exhale. Scoop those fingers towards your knees as you peel the spine off and round forward and reach to your ankles. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Roll down. Reach the heels out and away. Hollow the abs. Inhale. Feel the right and the left side work equally if you can. And round it forward. And come on up. How'd we do? I hope you were able to get all the way down and all the way up. And if not, that's fine. And if you were able to identify that you were pulling to one side, or all sorts of interesting things start to happen here when we do this activity, go back to some of the other exercises from our first episode that we started to stabilize our abs or strengthen our abs and even out our psoas, and do some of the other supine or lying on your back ones first, and then come back to these harder exercises and see how you do. If you find this information interesting on how the hip, knee, ankle, and foot connect together, join my Lower Body Micro Moves VIP list at the link either somewhere on the screen or in the description, and you'll be put on the VIP list, getting fresh and first chance to register for my upcoming Lower Body Micro Moves course, and you'll also receive a free secret Lower Body Micro Moves foot workout and anatomy workout. So click on the link or type it in and come join us.